Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Midé, the one and only, and you guys are back watching another episode of the Midé Show. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hope you have had an amazing week. I have had a good week. Yeah, I've had a good week. We obviously celebrated Carnival, hence the outfit. Carnival edition, and I thought, why not get dressed up, seeing as I paid an arm and a leg for this costume. Best believe I'm going to wear it again. Okay? I'm drinking Caribbean Cola by KA, I know, but I bought wine, but my glass broke on the way here, and I just felt like it was just very ghetto to put wine in such a glass, so I just thought, let me just drink some Coke. Guys, get your tea, your coffee, whatever you are having, and let's get into it. Welcome to this part of the episode called Fit Check, where we will be going through all the details of my outfit. So this outfit is obviously very different. This is the Carnival edition. I go drink water and mind my business. We were celebrating Carnival this week, and y'all know it cost an arm and a leg to do this, right? To play mass, to get a costume. And I'm going to use every opportunity possible to rewear the outfit. I might wear this again on another show. Who knows? Because I paid for it. So, you know what I mean? Anyways, the top bra. Oh my God. Can we just get into the detailing of this bra? First of all, I decided that this year I wanted to be outside. I wanted everybody to see how delicious I was looking, so I got the skimpy option. This costume was created by Ken V, so I couldn't be bothered to wear everything because it's a lot of pieces to have to put together. So I just thought I'd pair it with these trousers just for the camera. I'd kind of give you guys a bit of Carnival, bring it onto YouTube and show you guys that how glamorous, right? There's not much information to give you guys because obviously this is not something that you can just go online and purchase. But these trousers are from Primark. They're £20. And my heels are from Pretty Little Thing. Earrings are from H&M. This is from Amazon. And that's it, really. Over the top yet simple look today. And happy Carnival week. Welcome to this part of the episode called The Gist, where we will be going through all the things that are happening in our society, locally, nationally, and globally. Let's get into it, people. First on the agenda, we are going to talk about Notting Hill Carnival. And before we talk about that, just pure enjoyment. Oh, it was such an amazing time. Being surrounded by fellow black people, fellow melanin skin, and all the colors and the vibrancy and everything. It was so beautiful to see. And I think this was the first year that I really deeped. I sat there and I deeped it. And this is the only type of event that we have that really the UK to the point where, you know, streets are locked off and police are called to attend. And, you know, it's a very, very celebrated culture. And I absolutely love it. I love everything to do with Carnival. I love the over-the-topness, the fact that you can skin out and it's accepted and it's not crass, and you know the booties are out. I absolutely love everything Carnival. So splendid to see, and I will forever, ever, ever celebrate Carnival and Caribbean culture. I would love to go to all the other carnivals all over the world. If I could go to one every year, I would gladly. If anybody wants to sponsor me, holla. Yeah, it was an amazing time until it wasn't. I feel like this happens every single year. We have a high when we're talking about Carnival. It was so good. It was so good until every year until. Now this year again, apparently 8 people were stabbed. There were people walking around with Rambo knives. The thing is, I know the argument is always that this happens everywhere. It happens in Glastonbury, it happens in Reading, it happens in Leeds Festival, it happens in Wales or whatever have you. And I get that. I get that there's delinquents everywhere. But I feel, especially as someone who plays mass and pays to be in costume, I don't want to be with delinquents. In my personal opinion, I understand why they want to shut down Carnival. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I can understand and recognize why they want to do it. Because there's so many people that just treat it like a street party. It is not a street party. It is a celebration of culture. Yes, come and have fun. Yes, be free, be happy, enjoy with your friends, but respect the boundaries. Have some common sense. Act like somebody decent raised you. There were times in the carnival where we were in our band walking in the ropes and the people were just pushing the ropes. There was literally a point where we had to walk one behind the other because the crowd had pushed it in so much. They did not respect the boundaries. They did not respect where they were meant to be. And who was the majority of the people that I saw? Black young boys. I can't make this up. I'm not making it up. This is what I saw. To the point where people that were doing security, even people in costume, were having to tell them, can you stop? Can you go under the rope and back out, please? There's rules and regulations, essentially. I truly understand why they want to cancel Carnival. Obviously, I'm not going to be for it. But what I am for is for them to start making it a ticketed event. Yes, I said it. A ticketed event where the minimum cost is like £50. You have to buy it on Ticketmaster or something like that. And then they have your details. So if anything were to go wrong, they can be like, yep, it was so-and-so from down the road. He lives here. Maybe that will make people act a bit more sensibly. Maybe it will make people feel a bit more safe. And most especially, speaking for people that play mass, it will be a more enjoyable experience. I do think there is a conspiracy to try and stop Carnival altogether. I mean, there was an MP last week who said that they're looking into stopping Carnival because of the knife crime and XYZ. But then it led me to actually research the highest crime in the UK. And it's in a place called Gweth. Does anybody know where Gweth is? Anybody? 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 I don't know where this place is. So I think that they need to stop this narrative of like, oh my God, London has the biggest crime rate, because it really doesn't. But I do think that there needs to be steps and procedures instead of talking, because it seems like a lot of times the politicians, all they know how to do is talk. Maybe actually implement things and talk to the people that are actually involved in the organization of Notting Hill Carnival and come to some sort of agreement. Like I said, a ticketed event is probably your best route. In the Caribbean, this could never happen. Everybody respects the culture. Everybody respects the boundaries. Everybody respects the position that they've come to play on the day. But no, in this London, there's mannerless individuals just ruining it for everybody. Who walks around with Rambo knife unless you have mental health? I understand they say, oh, I walk around. Some guys say I walk around because I need to protect myself. I'm not encouraging it at all, by the way. I think it's bad. But if you are saying that that's your reason, is a little flick knife not enough? Why'd you have to carry a Rambo? That means you're not well. That means you're intentionally going to hurt someone. And I personally have had enough. But to end on a great note, oh, sensational, Midday. You look stunning. And I went with my good sis Timmy, and she looked absolutely stunning as well. Shout out to everybody that played mass. Shout out to Shanice, you looked amazing. Shout out to Kim as well. I could go on and on and on. Everybody that played mass, you looked great. And hopefully we can come to some sort of better ending for Carnival, because the way we're going, they're going to lock off the one event that celebrates black culture in the UK because people don't know how to act. Get it together, please. Stormzy and Maya Jama are allegedly back together. They haven't actually confirmed it, but I mean, you're walking holding hands. That's pretty much confirming it for us, isn't it? I have never been so excited about a celebrity couple than hearing this. I'm so ecstatic. I love this for them. I'm so excited. I'm believing that they're going to get it right the second time round. I'm rooting for them. I'm hoping that they're going to get married, and I'm hoping that I'm invited to the wedding. Yes, I'm putting it out there into the atmosphere. This is Phenomenal news. Phenomenal news. Now, we don't know what the reason was, the real reason, the definitive reason as to why they broke up in the first place. Although there were some, cheating rumors. I never said it. That's what the people were saying, okay? If those rumors are true or not, whatever, we can definitely guarantee that they're not going to happen again. This woman nearly got married to a whole nother man. I know this time Stormzy will say, not on my watch. Hey, now that I've got you back, there's nothing that can separate this love. I can feel it. I can see it in the way he's looking. Yeah, I'm a good analyzer of character. I'm a good analyzer of behavior. And this man right here knows I can't fuck this one up. I cannot fuck this up. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I can't wait to see what their children look like. Yes, I'm planning their lives for them. I'm very, very excited. One thing, the UK is like 20 years behind the US in terms of like influence and music and whatever. Even though we're slowly catching up and stuff. But I do think that they are going to be one of the biggest power couples in the UK and subsequently the world. Especially when we're getting more exposure. And I am here for it. They look so good together. Maya is absolutely stunning. I say this all the time. And Brother Stormzy is this glass of chocolate. He is. We cannot deny. We have to call a spade a spade. He is it's a good looking man, But yeah, they look good together. I'm rooting for them. I love to see it. Love always wins. So not only is Lucy Letby a murderer, she's also a coward. She did not show up to the sentencing at her trial, which I don't even understand why that's allowed. But it is no longer going to be allowed as Prime Minister has announced that they are looking to change the law where criminals can no longer refuse to attend their sentencing. They have to be there, they have to face it, they have to face the families of whoever they've harmed, face Judgment Day essentially, which I think is quite good that they're starting to use more appropriate pictures instead of trying to paint her as some innocent white angel. But anyway, let's move on. I have not watched Love and Hip Hop in a minute. And I love some reality TV show. I'm definitely putting it out there. I want to be on reality TV. So if anybody's watching that has the capabilities to do so, holla at me. Anyway, Spice from Love and Hip Hop and Erica Mena got into an argument over lunch. I believe they were once friends and, things have just gotten totally left. And during this altercation that they had, they were exchanging words. Now, I love Spice and I'm not necessarily a fan of Erica Mena's. I'm more a fan of Spice. But in this conversation, you know me, I'm always going to keep it 100. Spice was definitely giving bad vibes from the beginning. From the beginning of the conversation, she wasn't open, she wasn't receptive. She wasn't trying to hear anything Erica Mena had to say. Whilst Erica Mena was trying to be a little bit more cautious of what she was saying, a bit more respectful and have a adult, mature conversation until Spice took it left and said to Erica Mena, that's why your son doesn't even love you. What's her son not loving her got to do with the conversation you're having? That was a low, dirty blow. And Erica Mena, in Erica Mena fashion, reacted. But obviously her reaction's always, quite over the top. She picked the table up, she dashed it over, Spice throwing drinks at each other, real ghetto shit. My type of TV. But yeah, they start throwing things to each other. And the internet is talking about it. Erica Mena went on to call Spice a monkey. I think a lot of people have an issue. Now, me personally, I think when you're arguing with someone, I'm not really one to argue with friends. I'm not arguing with my friends if I know that I want to continue that friendship. If I'm arguing with a friend, that means I don't give a fuck where this relationship goes. I don't care. At this moment, we're done. And it's gloves on, bets are off. There's no rules. So if you're having that mentality, Erica Mena was clearly cussing Spice, as was Spice cussing Erica Mena, as though they did not want to be friends anymore. So all bets are off. I can say anything. And the fact that you've mentioned my child, that means that you've gone low. I'm going to hell. You know what I mean? I don't think she was wrong, personally speaking. People are saying that she shouldn't have called Spice a monkey. I personally don't care. I feel like you're obviously going to say things that you know are going to hurt the person. That's what you do in a fight. That's what you do in an argument. Now, let's take maturity out of this. Clearly, that's not part of this conversation. But if we're going to be doing that, if I'm arguing with you, I'm pulling my best one-liners out of the bag. I'm not going to be doing nice up when I'm trying to hurt your feelings. Come on now. So I personally don't think Erica Mena was wrong when you're both cussing each other. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. We have to put things into perspective sometimes and see it from different angles. Both of them were going for each other's jugular, and so they did. Moving on, Keke Palmer and her son's dad, Darius. I'm over you guys now. This is the third week I'm talking about you. Are you together or not? I'm confused. It's 1 minute we're not together, 1 minute I don't want her, the next minute, like it's too much. I've already said keep your relationship offline, because it's not only confusing for yourselves, it's confusing for us. And we, you're a celebrity, we're entitled to know what's going on with you. You put it out there, Keke Palmer turned 30 this week, and she was celebrating her 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Keke, by the way. Hope you enjoy the train into the 30s. It's very lit here. She was celebrating her 30th birthday with Darius, and she was saying he's her partner in crime. It's a lot together. I mean, one of the biggest things being having a child. And yeah, they seemed very cozy, very kiki. And it's just like, are you guys, what's happening? What is happening? Maybe this was just a publicity stunt and they wanted this all along. It's not above anybody. Everybody does it. Everybody looks for some clout in some way. I just wish that this wouldn't have been their way, if it is. But this is the last time I'm talking on them until I get like definitive clarity on what's going on. I'm probably lying. I'll probably speak about them again. But I will be selective. There's the news, people. Hello. Welcome to this part of the show called Ask Auntie Midday, where I will be giving you some relief to you lot of stresses, to the pressures of life, to your dilemmas. I will just be giving my opinion. As I always say, I ain't got all the answers, but this is just my take on things. So let's get into the first question. Hey Midday, I love the way you dress and all the fit checks. I want to upgrade my style. Where do I start? Thank you, first of all, for the compliment. I think if you want to change your style, you kind of have to determine what style you want. What kind of look are you going for? Over the last year, I would say my style has kind of changed in terms of being a little bit more put together, trying to be a bit more classy, trying to be a bit more like grown in the way that I dress. Still very sexy because I can't help it. It's who I am. But still kind of classy. My advice to you is, what type of dress sense do you want to have? What do you want to give off to the world? What energy do you want people to feel from you, from your dress sense? And once you identify that, then you can start looking at other people that dress that way, start following them on Instagram, on TikTok, on Pinterest, saving the looks that they make and recreating it in your way. And before you know it, you will start putting things together yourself because you've learned and you've adopted the new style, because that's essentially what I do now. I kind of see outfits and I'm like, that would go with that, this would go with this would look good. And I believe in my source. I'm not always going to get it right. There are times where I might miss, but as my style develops and as I get more mature in that style, I'm going to hit the nail on the head every single time. And essentially that's what you're going to do. Start to emulate it, start to adopt it, start to be it. Once you start doing that, you will just start to see it just becomes easier and easier. All the best, my love. Next question. My best friend and I are practically sisters. We have been for 14 years, but now she has a serious partner and I feel dumped to the side. I am happy for her, but I think I'm losing my friend. I don't know what to do. You listen, as you grow older and your friends find their life partners and things like that, you have to readjust your position in their life. Sometimes it can be a very drastic change, something that you weren't expecting. You were just like, hold on, we were doing brunch and sipping on mimosas last week, and now you're telling me, oh, I can't come here, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm going out with Brian. All right, Brian. Do you know what I mean? Like, but as you grow older, these are the things that are going to happen. I've told a lot of my friends that when I'm in a serious relationship, peace out A-Town, baby, because y'all ain't going to see me once in a while. Other than that, my man. Thank you. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm still going to see my friends, but the dynamics of things are just going to change, and that's just inevitable. Maybe have a conversation with her about it and just say, I know that you're in a relationship now and I'm so happy for you. I'm happy that it's thriving. I would just love if we could like allocate more time to our friendship, because with any type of friendship, whether it's friendship, relationship, mothership, childship, whatever type of relationship you have to maintain it. You have to put in the work. I'm sure you can have that conversation with her and I'm sure she'll be receptive to it. But also in your mind, accept the fact that things are going to change and you need to readjust your position in her life. Okay? That's it for Auntie Midday. If you guys want me to answer your dilemmas, inbox me on the Midé Show official and I will be sure to answer your dilemmas and give you my tangible advice. This week's shout out of the week goes to Nunu, who made £6,000 in 2 days by selling fans. Now, one thing I know about Nunu is she is a hustler. She has the entrepreneur mind and she's gonna get that money. And she clearly showed us. She goes through all the steps. She went to the manufacturer, got it for mad cheap and sold them for £5 a pop and made 6K in 2 days. All legal, all on the books and everything. I mean, I think some of you dealers need to take a leaf out of Nunu's books. Because if you've got that hustler mentality, what you need to do is spin it and legitimize it. Because that's freaking phenomenal. Even me, I'm looking for ways. Can I make £6,000 in 2 days? Legal and morally right? Sign me up. Absolutely amazing. I think it just shows innovation. It shows entrepreneurial skills. It shows thinking out of the box. And I just love it. You know me, guys, I'm always going to celebrate Black people. And here, credit needs to be given where credit is due. So big up Nunu. Maybe you should start doing classes on how to make money. How to like profit on certain situations and stuff. Because that's bloody brilliant. Well done, girl. That is it for this week's episode, guys. And I hope you like the look, baby, because I'm definitely giving. Oh, God. So I'm just looking at the camera up here and I'm just like, damn, girl. If you don't see your own horn, who will? But yeah, guys, I hope you have had an amazing time watching this episode. And I hope you guys will be back next week. Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to send it to your friends and family. Don't forget to get in on the conversation. Let me know the things that you want to see. And yeah, let's just continue to grow this community and this platform. Have a blessed week, my beautiful people. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you.